Today's Sunshine Note is titled, Chains and Cliffs. Forgetting what is behind and straining toward what is ahead, I press on toward the goal to win the prize for which God has called me heavenward in Christ Jesus. Philippians chapter 3, verses 13 and 14. I am, generally speaking, not a fan of chains. I don't like the kind worn around the neck, and the ones that hang from belts just annoy me. There are also chains that are meant to bind and imprison someone. I cannot imagine anyone liking those. As long as I am talking about things I dislike, I also dislike cliffs, especially when I think I might fall off one. Recently, my family and I hiked Angel's Landing in Zion National Park in Utah. It is a strenuous 5-mile hike that took us to the peak of a mountain and gave us some amazing views of the park. It does have a sign at the beginning stating, "This hike is not for people who are afraid of heights." I decided I could push my fears aside and climb to the top. Of course, there are stories of people who have fallen to their deaths along this hike. Just a few months before my hike, a 55-year-old woman fell to her death while attempting to hike this same trail. I ignored my growing fear and pushed myself up the mountain. With about a half-mile left, we suddenly came to a place in the trail where things got dangerous. With 1,000-foot drops on either side of me, I was left with only a chain to hang on to. I clung to the chain as if my life depended on it, which it did. I kept clinging to the chains and moving slowly up the edge of the mountain. I was beginning to love chains, as they were the only things keeping me from plunging to my death. As I climbed, I realized that these chains represented my relationship with Jesus. Sometimes I think I can move through life by myself. I want to say, I don't need any help. I am doing just fine by myself, thank you very much. Then I get to a precipice, and suddenly I need Jesus. I realize how foolish I've been and how much I need to cling to Jesus to help me through not only the precipices in my life, but in everything. I made it to the top and enjoyed the view. I still don't like cliffs, but I have developed a liking for chains because they remind me that I need to hold on to Jesus because my life depends on it. But one thing I do, forgetting what is behind and straining toward what is ahead, I press on toward the goal to win the prize for which God has called me heavenward in Christ Jesus. Philippians chapter 3, verse 13 and 14. May God bless you today.